Ian Kinsler, Alex Seville. See if we can finish that loss this time. Record of 25-25.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. James Shields is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Omar Infante to stand in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 4.
In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He's there and records the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Herald, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Under it is Garcia to put it away, and there are 2 outs now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Borges is there. Makes the
Not a good start.
That'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Verlander gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. He gave up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
In there, strike 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Here's Melky Cabrera. His line against Justin Verlander, 7 hits in 39 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling,
Iglesias on the slide. Got him!
Batting third, first baseman, Jose.
So stepping in,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Verlander's ready. 2-1 on its way. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Nick Castellanos now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws 2 pitches and bam, bam, he's got a runner now in scoring position. He's got to buckle down.
In now, Tyler Collins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down there at the milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
So striding in, James McCann. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping into the box, Alex Presley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Cabrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox 0. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. And
And
as you can
leading off
see,
for the
he's
White
had
Sox,
some troubles here in his
third
own
baseman,
ballpark. That's something he'll look to
Todd
improve upon in this one.
Frazier.
Nope.
And that's
a ball.
high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a high drive
Wow.
to right center field. Collins racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 9 on the year as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting
Here's the
fifth,
catcher Giovanni
Catcher.
Soto now.
Giovanni.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Martinez is there and he has it for the out.
Let's take a look at the
Batting
Tigers
sixth,
defense. Brought to you
designated
by
hitter,
Majestic.
Brett
And I'm looking down there at
Lawrence.
Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Digging in, Laurie. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Action time.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming
Second
back here to get
baseman,
strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's
Moncada.
acting like it didn't even happen before.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Infante. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here it comes now to Infante. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams
9.5 games
entering
back.
our ball game here today. Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way to Upton. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
So 1-1 home to Cabrera. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Borges. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So here is Avisail Garcia. Yesterday he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs.
Avisail Garcia.
This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Stepping into the box, Peter Borges. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter number 7.
Digging in to try it
shortstop,
again. Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Settling in now, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nick Castellanos to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And Shields starts the at-bat with a changeup, good for strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in, Tyler Collins, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready on 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Line drive to center field. Borges is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right?
Up
You're
next
making
for
pitches
Chicago.
all around the zone,
Catcher.
and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do?
Soto.
It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Infante's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-all tie. Striding in once again,
Leading off
Alex
for Detroit.
Presley. 0 for 1 for him
Designated
here in
hitter.
this one.
Alex Presley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Omar Infante to stand in. 0 for 2
Omar
here to start
Infante.
the afternoon. Here it comes now to Infante. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Brett Laurie. He'll be the one to
And
greet
leading
Justin
off for the White
Verlander
Sox.
to start the inning.
Designated hitter, Brett
First pitch
Laurie.
coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first
Now
three
batting,
pitches, all three
second
down in the
baseman,
zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking
Moncada.
something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Verlander gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cabrera.
Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman Nick
Nick Castellanos now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line drive to center field. Borges is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Digging in once again, Tyler Collins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to get into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Ball 1. He's on the move again from first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose.
Ready for another
Abreu.
shot now. Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Striding in once again, James McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
No, I'm still here. I'm just focusing.
Fastball called, strike 3.
I go back Wednesday. I'm off tomorrow.
He didn't like the call there on the outside.
I'm off today and tomorrow.
Probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for
Amen.
the second time.
Remember, I'm going to GameStop tomorrow night after bowling at 4:30, so
Even if we had robot
you get the
arms,
idea.
he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be
Film
able to
staff will be
complain
waiting
about
for me. So remember, I'll be bringing Doom
Striding
and
into the
12,
box, Alex Presley.
but I
He's
will be
0 for
streaming
2 thus
12
far
one
in
more
this
time tonight, by the night. So, we'll see.
First offering on its way. Took a
Possibly
wave
tonight.
around the shins with
Well,
no
maybe.
luck.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here comes the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. That's back to